it turns out there's actually a pretty well-described method for assessing whether or not something is quote-unquote true in science. This method uses experimentation and analysis, devoid of personal opinions and beliefs. And this approach is called the scientific method, and it really can be applied to any field, not just science. We can see people using the scientific method every day. Over the holidays, I watched my 1-year-old nephew repeatedly test the amount of force necessary to open a drawer. Basically, he pulled on the drawer multiple times, increasing his force each time until he had an answer. The drawer opened and he fell down. As we get older, we tend to rely on our past experiences to guide how we think about a problem, and then we sort of reason our way to an answer. But when it comes to science and medicine, sometimes simple reasoning doesn't work. We actually need data. So all of this got me thinking, how can we as scientists help shift people towards forming their opinions based on actual evidence rather than personal experiences and emotion? So what is the scientific method exactly? Well, it starts with asking a question. And I know this sounds pretty easy. We ask questions every day. But to truly ask a novel scientific question takes a solid understanding of a topic to know where those crucial gaps are. And filling those gaps is really what meaningful science is all about. The second step of the scientific method is to develop a hypothesis and an experiment designed to answer your question. The last steps of the scientific method include analyzing your data and submitting work for publication. So after gathering and analyzing all of my data, I had to put my results into context within the broader scientific community studying heart failure and mitochondrial function. So I wrote up papers, I submitted my results, and I was subject to peer review. Sharing the results of research is an important part of science. We all stand on the shoulders of those people and the ideas that came before us, and shared knowledge allows us to grow.